Hey guys, Tom McKeown, www.yourtruechange.com. It is the beginning of fall right now. I just moved to Texas from New England about 3 months ago, so I'm not seeing those orange and red colored leaves. A little bit disappointed about that, but at the same time, I also don't mind the 75-degree weather and being able to wear just a beautiful t-shirt as opposed to getting on my North Face. So absolutely love that. Be sure to check out on the site, yourtruechange.com, my free gift to you, Fast 5 Steps to Business and Nothing. If you have absolutely none, zilch, jack business experience, I tell you the 5 things you need to get a business up and running and start making money, not just revenues, but actual profit 7 days from now. Really, really simple. Make sure you download that guide. You'll also see that I have a free social media course that's right absolutely free where I give you some of the inside tips of things that you need to do using Facebook, Google+, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest, and StumbleUpon to start making money not only actively but also as far as a residual income just like I do. So today I'm going to talk about how to turn Facebook likes into dollars. Okay, many people don't understand exactly how this works. The best way to explain it is by showing to you what I call the Facebook page funnel. It is really, really, really easy. A lot of times you see a lot of these so-called gurus, which I don't claim to be one of, going on and putting all these shared screens of all this crap and getting all technical, and you're just like, kill me, shoot me 3 more times. Let's make this extremely simple because it really is very, very basic. So you have your Facebook page, right? And your Facebook page is essentially your business, your celebrity, your personality promoted on Facebook. So you have your profile, of course, which is just your basic Facebook account, and then you want to go and you want to set up a page. And when you set up a page, you want to get as many likes as possible. Why is that? Because when you set up a page, you're going to increase the amount of exposure the more likes you have. So how do you get more likes? Well, there's 2 ways to do it. There's organically and there's paying for them. Now, doing it organically is possible if you have a big time name, if a lot of people know who you are, if you have presence in other social media sites, if you're a celebrity or one of those types of things, or you're simply just very, very patient and you don't really need to make that money that quickly. I'm going to assume that you're neither of those. So the best way to do it is simply to pay for likes. The great news, Facebook likes are very, very cheap. You can even spend as little as $1 a day, $30 a month. I am not kidding, okay? So it's really, really cheap to pay for Facebook likes. A lot of people will pay hundreds of dollars a day. Some people will pay 10, 5. I think that 5 to 10 range, if you have a small business, is good. You'll definitely be able to get enough likes. It will give you the option to target your traffic, to go after the people that are in your target market that you think will like your page, whether it's based on where the heck you are, what city you're in, what interests, if you're selling a certain type of pizza or diaper or organic broccoli, a certain type of snow tire, whatever the heck, okay? So you have that page and you sell a certain type of snow tires and you're getting tons of likes because you're paying for them 5, 10 a day. It's then going viral. How's it going viral? Well, people who like your page are then being seen on other friends of theirs pages, and they're then suddenly liking it as well. Some people are also sharing your posts, your updates, etc. Okay, so the maximum amount of activity that you have on your Facebook page, which is mostly going to be determined by the amount of likes you have, okay, is going to give you the opportunity to post on your Facebook page, because you post on your page the same way you post on your profile, whether it be words, pictures, or video. I recommend pictures the most, on to your Facebook page. And what you're going to try to do the most is you're going to try to direct traffic from your Facebook page to your Facebook website. So it's kind of like you're going from your page and you're basically just trying to blast as much of this traffic to your website. As they say, social media is the cocktail party. Your website is like the private meeting room where the guys are in the back and they're smoking the cigars and they're doing all kinds of evil, dirty business. But hey, we all want to be doing evil, dirty business, right? Whether you like cigars or not. So I personally don't smoke. But anyway, so you're on your website then suddenly, and when they're on your website, it's kind of like they were in this big mall and there's 9,000 shoe stores and you're one of them and you somehow got them into your store. Okay, so you want to treat these people as carefully as possible, and you want to take advantage of this. You don't want a high bounce rate. A bounce rate are basically, people that come onto your website and say, after 1 or 2 seconds, and they get the heck off the site. You want people to come and play around, and you want to do all you can to be able to stay in touch with those people. How is that? Very, very easy. You want to create an IFO opt-in. What the heck is that? IFO stands for Irresistible Free Offer. What is that? Irresistible free offer is something is of value to the people coming to your website and saying, you know something, I got to get this. I absolutely have to get this. It's worth so much that they're actually willing to give you their email and maybe even your phone number. So you want to get that irresistible free offer up. Okay, so if you're selling snow tires, maybe it's a guide on 5 ways to have your snow tires last for more than a decade without having to replace them. As someone that's going to go out and spend 500 or 1,000 bucks on snow tires and realizes that instead of having to replace them in 2 years, they can replace them on 10, and they're getting this guide for free, you know what? That's worth giving your email, don't you think? So that might be one good example. And then, of course, the opt-in is when they fill in their email and their telephone number or whatever information you try to get from them. I would always recommend starting off small, right? Because that's kind of how most relationships start. You start off small. You then have their information. And what happens? Then they're suddenly on your mailing list, right? And when you're on your mailing lists, you can send to them newsletters, you can send to them offers, you can send to them scheduled webinars, you can educate them on your products and services, XYZ, right? Now, of course, here's a whole nother topic with how to really and truly run an effective mailing list, but what can you do? You can sell products directly through the email. You can do it, of course, on the webinar. You can say, hey, I'm having a webinar tonight, 9 o'clock Eastern, blah, 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 talking about my product. If people come on your webinar, you know what? That means they're probably interested in your product. And therefore, you're not really harassing them by offering your product and offering to sell it to them, right? Same thing with educating them. If they're willing to read your articles, which you'll be able to find out, chances are they're pretty good prospects to be a customer or a client and buy from you, right? So the whole thing works like a funnel, right, where it goes page to a website and then website to mailing list. And then once you're on your mailing list, you can basically just do everything possible to try to turn those likes into dollars. That's the overall big picture of this whole thing. So I hope you guys learn from this. Of course, I'm going to be going over all the details. The devil is in the details, as we know. But for the time being, that's how to turn likes into dollars. And I want to say thank you. And also just please remember, don't forget my guide, Fast 5 Steps to Business from Nothing. I swear, if you hate your job, if you're not making that much money, if your investment portfolio sucks, if you can't pay for your health insurance, if you can't pay for your kids' tuition, whatever, and you need some more money and you don't have any money to spend and you don't have a lot of time, less than, let's say, 5 hours a week, trust me, my Fast 5 Steps to Business from Nothing is for you, and then you can personally contact me after about any questions you have from that. Once again, www.yourtruechange.com. Thanks. I'll see you next time.